Mā ngā mātauranga o ona mata, e kōkiri whakamua ai te ana mata. The wisdom of our ancestors drives innovation for the future. The Indigenous Research Network was established in 2021 to help empower traditional Indigenous practices to be used in our fight against climate change. Our aim is to build global capacity, help overcome barriers and career pipelines for Indigenous peoples, and use traditional knowledge and methods of learning to build capability for today and for future generations. In te ao Māori, the role of tikanga and kaua is crucial as kaitiaki of te tai ao.
Tēnā koutou katoa, sincere greetings to us all. He uri a hau no rangitāne tamaki nui ārua, Āti hau nui a paparangi, me Ngāti rangi nui hoki. So I'm from the Indigenous peoples of New Zealand of Rangitane, Āti hau nui a paparangi, and Ngāti rangi nui. Ko Mavis Mullins a hau, my name is Mavis, tēnā koutou katoa. Greetings to us all. So in our farming enterprises, we often refer to our decision making as being mokopuna decisions or grandchild decisions. This is about the forward looking, not necessarily the now. So with our grandchildren, every day is a learning day on farm. Whether it's about the flow of the water, whether it's about the climate and the impact that has, whether or not it's about how we actually manage our own behaviours in regards to landfill and waste. And in fact, it's just that constant reinforcement of our impact, our behaviours, our values on land and climate. Those are the tools.
Kia ora koutou katoa, ngā mihi, kia koutou i te whānau e ngā hau e whā, ko maunga puatu e raua ko titirangi ngā maunga, ko tauranga raua ko uawa ngā awa, ko tūho e raua ko Ngāti Parau ngā iwi, ko Pānia ki ngā hau. Ngō neira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Hello and welcome everyone from all four winds of the world. My name is Pānia King and my ancestors hail from the rivers and the mountains of Ngāti Parau and Tūhoi. If you are supporting extension with whenua Māori compared to other farmers in Aotearoa, we may have different achievements, visions and outcomes compared to others. So to understand that component of the mahi is really important, and also to understand the connection that Māori have with the whenua, how we whakapapa to the waterways, to our land, to papatuanuku, and how we strive to always be good kaitiaki for papatuanuku and our waterways and our moana as well. They're all intertwined and they all weave into the one plan that we are trying to achieve as Māori and support and look after our land and waterways. So if you're understanding how important our culture is to us and how we grow our food, how we look after our land, how we raise our children, our culture in our communities, how we pass on the knowledge from our kaumātua down to our rangatahi, so we're knowing that that knowledge is being passed on and not dying with them, is part of te ao Māori when it comes to my extension mahi.
Tēnā rā koutou katoa, ko aroha puke tapu taku ingoa. E uri a hau no te atiawa no runga i te rangi ki tūpuko o tika Māui, me ruapani ki Waikare Moana. Kia ora everyone, my name is Aroha Puketapu. I am a descendant from the iwi Te Atiawa here in Wellington and Ruapani in Waikare Moana, the North Island. Tēnā rā koutou katoa. So it's important for rangatahi Māori to understand their place here in Aotearoa. Oftentimes rangatahi are disconnected because they've grown up in an urban environment and away from the land and the tai ao. However, once you're able to bring them back to that place of ownership about who they are, then you can start to engage them in the concept of kaitiakitanga. and that is for Māori being a steward of the environment. These are the things that are really important in the conversation about climate, in the conversation about the environment, and in a conversation about sustainability. Rangatahi who are disconnected from te ao Māori need someone to guide them. And that someone needs to do it with kindness and love. And so this kaupapa of the taiao and climate is a kaupapa of love, because it's about looking after the future mokopuna, future generations, our future environment. Now, if rangatahi aren't connected to that, they're going to go and do their own thing. And so, capturing that is important, but the way in which you capture them is more important, because that'll keep them in, that'll make them stay, and that'll make them act. Kaitiakitanga is based on a love. It's a conversation of love and kindness.
Indigenous communities have a close relationship with the land and have well-established traditional knowledge systems and methods of learning. The Indigenous Research Network will provide a platform to share knowledge and advance collaborative research using the power of traditional systems. Aotearoa and Samoa co-lead the Indigenous Research Network and would like to warmly invite the participation and ideas from Indigenous communities through their GRA membership to build climate resilience. Tihei, Mauri ora.